guys, welcome back to Angel and Angela. And on this topic, I'm going to talk about how narcissist gang stalkers are always able to know what they're always able to know what you're doing. They're always able to know what you're up to. They always know when to come at the perfect time. Why is that? Why are they able to sense if you're healing, sense if you're still hurting? Why are they able to know personal things about you even when you're not interacting with these people? Why does it seem like they're always connected to you? Whether you block them from everything, block them from your life, there's always some type of connection, or there's always that thought where you know that these people are somehow spying on you, or they're somehow still talking about you. You can still feel even their energy, and a lot of times you can still feel their energy because you haven't tuned out of that channel. So if you haven't tuned out of that channel, it means that you haven't completely healed. You haven't completely said to yourself, you know what? I'm tired of watching reruns. I'm tired of watching this same old show. I know if I come back to this, show, I know what how the ending is always going to go, because, even though there's different characters, it's still the same show, and when people come to you, the narcissist comes to you and they feel like they're not connected to you like they used to be. They're trying to tap in to see, are you still playing the reruns? Have you decided to, you're just not going to play the character you're forced to play? That's fine if you don't want to play it, because another gang stalker is just going to take over my role. It might as well be me. It's just going to be someone else, because there's always going to be someone trying to get into your channel. Someone is always going to try to tune into you. Everywhere you go, there's someone trying to tune into you. They're trying to figure you out. They're trying to, make their perception of you. They're trying to make their perception of who they think you are in their movie, in their world. They're thinking they're the star of their movie, and when they see certain people, they just make conclusions about people because they are the gang stalkers. They are the watchers. You basically have to erase your beliefs about everything. You have to understand that, it's finally about you. You've been playing, your TV basically has been turned off, and you've been going over there with the narcissist, playing I Love Lucy, and he's like, I'm the star of the show. And you're like, no, I'm the star of the show, and they're like, he's like, there can't be two stars here, I'm the star, you're just that person that's in love with me. But, I know that I've tuned you out of who you are, and instead of making you see the light so you can tune into your own channel, into your own TV, I'm making you tune into me. And in a way, they almost feel like they're helping you out, because they're like, even if you go back to your own network, you're still going to have to be, you're still going to have to play some type of character, and people are still going to try to force their beliefs on you. And they're looking at it like, are you strong enough to take that test? Are you? And they're testing you out, and then they're playing with you. They're playing with your network. The narcissist is going back to their little sitcom of comedy, and they're going through everyone else's channels. They're looking up their past supplies. They're looking up old friends, old people from the past. They're looking at, potential friends, potential people. They're literally looking like, I need a new set of friends. I need a new a group. Where do these people hang out? Maybe I can bump into them. Maybe if I keep going to this place right here, maybe eventually I'll become a regular. The narcissist is constantly, they're trying to play different characters in other people's stories. So they try to tune into you. And just by having access to be able to tune into you, they feel like they basically know that nothing special is going on in your life, especially if they've discarded you or you've discarded them. It really doesn't matter whether you've discarded them or not. What really matters, the biggest test, is when they hoover you. Because when they hoover you and they don't have access to you, to them it's like, what just happened? Like, I'm trying to go online and see this person's information to see what they've been up to. Trying to see if they're dating anyone. I'm trying to see if they restored their life back together. They're literally clicking into your psychic because they've gotten into your brain already. The narcissist has manipulated you for years, months. So they feel like they're tapping into your psychic just by looking at your pictures, just by looking at memories. They'll even send you the pictures they have of you, and they're like, look, I was thinking about you. And they're playing games. They don't really miss you. They're just really trying to get a visual of what you're up to. And that's all that they need to get, any type of power, any type of energy. The narcissist needs feedback. The narcissist needs your feedback, because whether they're coming back into your life to be with you or not, just by them checking on you, they're getting feedback on themselves. Like, see that supply, I knew they weren't going to get anywhere. Or look at that person. I knew I broke them down too much. They're trying to get a connection to you just so that they can get some type of feedback. So when they don't have that connection to you anymore, like I said, they will say anything to you, whether they take accountability or not, whether they say sorry or they don't apologize, and they make it seem like, hey, what have you been up to? Like they never did anything to you, literally. Like they didn't just try to kill you. They'll come to you like, hey, what's up? I know we ended on bad terms even, I know things didn't work out, but, I do care about you, I do care about you or the kids or the family. They'll say whatever they can to you because what they want is feedback, positive or negative feedback from you, just so that they can go back into their the movie that they're playing in their minds and say to themselves, oh, that person, they're still living, they're still the same person. Because to them it's like, you're going to talk to me after all I've done, to you. I know what I did to you. If you really think I'm apologizing to you because I'm sorry, or if you really think that I care about you and I have this epiphany all of a sudden, then that's on you. And it's not like I said anything bad to you. All I said was, how have you been? It's not my fault that you're still, stuck on things in the past. Just by even telling them, how dare you even contact me after all you've done to me? Just by even saying something like that, to them it's like positive or negative feedback. I don't care. Thank you. I've seen this in action where these people are spying on people, and then they're looking at what is going on in that person's life. They're literally trying to tap into that person's psyche because they know that person. They've attached themselves to that person. So this could be a friend. This could be someone that they claim it's their best friend, but they secretly don't like this person. And because they know how that person thinks, and they know, their family or their, people that they care about, they know how those people perceive them. So if they see that someone they're close to, just bought a new car, or something is going on in their life, they'll look at them and they'll say to themselves, that person only got that car because their mother has, good credit, or, they really can't afford that. By doing this, the narcissist is actually giving themselves feedback without having to be there with their friend. You get me? So they're kind of like connected to them. They're trying to connect to that person's psyche. So this is why it's important not to just talk to people and expose your whole life to them without knowing what type of person you're dealing with. Because to a narcissist, when you say certain things to them, they can read you. They can read you for the next couple of years based on what you know, and they feel like, especially if they feel like you're not going to even understand, you don't even know half of what's going on, so they prey on, people, and, you don't have to be a weak-minded person either. The narcissist is simply just in a constant place of validation. So, you might have gotten that new car and use your mother's credit, right? But you're paying for everything with your own money. You work hard for your money. The narcissist won't acknowledge any of those good things about you because they need that feedback from you. They need that feedback whether you know about it or you don't. Whether you're their friend or their partner, they need that feedback. So when you're not interacting with the narcissist and the narcissist knows that they're used to hoovering you and, you'll take them back after a couple of days or a couple of weeks, and then they realize that you have a boundary, right? They feel like you have a boundary. So a lot of times in the beginning, they're not really checking on you because they know that you're hurt. After a while, the narcissist needs that feedback to make sure that they did the right thing and that you are hurt and that they are the prize and that they are so special, and they, even though they hurt you and they've moved, even if they moved on, they still want that energy where they're like, yeah, I did the right thing. That person's, I bet they're still hurting, because when they've moved on, they want to believe that while they're having fun, you're upset or you're sad. So at first, if they see that, you're not on social media anymore, they're looking at you like you're sad. If you are on social media and you've blocked them from everything, they'll ask other people, they'll, spy on you, or they'll have a fake page that they added from you from, a long time ago or before you even met them. And they'll, spy on you, and they'll think to themselves like, this person keeps writing sad things, or this person keeps writing things about being strong, so the narcissist feels like they're viewing your life. They're like, I know nothing's going on, and then they feel like they can even hoover you. And when they hoover you, it's almost like a slap in the face. It's almost like, they're trying to, get even more energy. And a lot of times they'll hoover you because things didn't either go right for them, or they'll hoover you literally just for fun, just to get energy out of you, Another reason why the narcissist is also able to know, if you've moved on, or if they're trying to figure out what you're up to, they do this, these gang stalkers do this by gang stalking other people who are connected to you. So they're looking at it like a web, They're trying to solve the mystery. Where are you? What are you doing? Who are you with? Have you recovered? Are you doing worse? And they're using even people that are connected to you. So if you have family, people that you might not even keep contact with them, but if the narcissist knows they're connected to you, they will continuously look through those people. Even if they don't know them, they'll even start friend requesting them, trying to befriend them, hoping that eventually something will slip up and they'll be able to connect with you some way, somehow again. And I know that for a fact because it came a point in time where I had to block everything. I deleted everything, and all I had was, like YouTube basically. And I had a family member that I'm close to, and they posted something about me. And I noticed that when they posted that about me, I told them, I said, why did you post that about me? Like, I don't want no one posting anything about me, basically. And she was like, oh, it's not a big deal. Like, I'm not even friends with, him online and things like that. And I remember thinking to myself, like, no, narcissists, they really do watch you like a program for their amusement. All of their supplies, the people they come across, the supplies, family, friends, everyone is an amusement for the narcissist. So, they feel like they're pulling the strings. So to them, it's like, I'm watching things that you might not even think I'm watching. If you're on Yelp, trust me, even Yelp, that's another one. Like Yelp, anything that you think like no one's watching this, it's Yelp. We all leave reviews. No, they'll find a way to like get to you. Narcissists, that's just how they are. So they'll find tactics. And I realized that's what that narcissist did, is that the moment that that person posted a picture, they started stalking me. Like they automatically started stalking me. So narcissists need to view you. They need a positive or negative feedback so they can go back into their web of lies, basically. By them even just getting access to you for them to know that you've moved on, to them, that's feedback. That's feedback, because you know what they'll do with that information? They'll run back and tell their family, their friends, look, this is the guy she was cheating on me with. See, I told you, So this is why you can't give the narcissist positive or good feedback or negative feedback. When the narcissist is trying to get in contact with you, when they're hoovering you, when they're stalking you, they're trying to literally tap into your psychic. This is why when you're moving on and you feel like, why does it seem like when I'm moving on, the narcissist knows? These gang stalkers know. It's like, how do they know? Because they're tapping into your channel. They're tapping into your consciousness because they think like you, or they not necessarily think like you, but they know your personality based on all the things you said to them. And that's what they're basing their knowledge on you. So they're watching you constantly, and if they aren't watching you, sometimes if you don't hear from the narcissist, it's because they're watching you. They're watching you. Sometimes you won't hear from them because they feel like they're tapping into your channel and you don't really know. They're tapping into your channel. You don't know about it, and sometimes, this is why you'll have nightmares. This is why it seems like when you're not around this person, it feels as if, okay, well, now it seems like these gang stalkers, are trying to tap into my channel too. Like now it seems like if I remove friends and family or certain people in my life and I go and I try to hide away and meditate and be to myself, it seems like someone comes out of nowhere and starts a problem, and I can feel that energy, and that energy wants me to give, that energy wants me to react, that energy wants me to give it some type of feedback, because it's like, if the narcissist can't get it through me, well, then it has to get through someone else. Someone has to watch my channel. I have to have some type of someone watching my channel, or else I wouldn't be here. Without someone watching you, there's no show. So, it's something to think about, when you're dealing with someone who is constantly coming to you, trying to figure out where you are in life and trying to act like all of a sudden they have an epiphany where they miss you or they care about you. When in reality, they're just trying to make sure that you don't beat them. They're trying to make sure that you don't gain enough knowledge to, be a creator of your own galaxy, of your own universe. They don't want you to be creative. They don't want you to just be a free thinker. The narcissist wants to be constantly controlling your mind, by making you remember all of the bad things, by making you remember what they did to you, by keeping you stuck in that trauma. Because if they can keep you stuck in whatever trauma, if you don't forgive these type of people, then they will always have access to tap into you. So, I hope that this message on why the narcissist is able to know when you're healing, when you're doing better for yourself. Why are they always able to know where you're at in life? When you start doing the unexpected and you start proving all of these people that they were wrong about you, now they're really, really ready to watch. Now they're tuning in every day. They're not just trying to tune in sometimes. Now they're tuning in every day. Now the narcissist is going crazy. Now they're contacting you, every other day, every other week. Now they're stalking you. Now they're trying to tune into you every day because you're doing things that they're not expecting you to do. They're expecting you to fail. So, I hope that this message, you guys, was helpful for your healing. I'm going to end this podcast right here. If you guys like this video, do not forget to hit the like button right now. Do not forget to subscribe. Share this video if you guys care. And I'm sending you guys lots of love, lots of light, and lots of peace. And I'll talk to you guys on the next podcast. Love you guys. Bye.